BIPA says it has combined its registration services. At which offices can everybody apply, and for how long is this arrangement?
Following the announcement by the Minister of Fisheries on the type of entity required for the applications of fishing rights, BIPA has seen a high influx of customers to our offices. Now we've decided to amalgamate the services rendered at our Katutura office as well as that one at the Kamengo House in Semnioma, number 118, to just reinforce the services to the public and to expedite the applications. Now, this arrangement is temporary until, the closure of these fishing rights applications, but we are going to receive applications until the 20th of July only to allow for processing and not to disappoint our public.
Now, how many new applications related to fishing rights has the company received so far? And since the current process of application has been announced for this season, how many are they that you can give us statistically so far?
What we've done is that we compared statistics from the first 2 weeks of May versus the first week of June. And the May is before the announcement and June, of course, is after the announcement. Now, comparison shows that there's an increase of 47% in new transactions that BIPA processed in relation to the fishing rights. To be exact, in May, the first 2 weeks in May, we had processed 1,866 transactions compared to June, where there were 3,515, only the first 2 weeks of June.
Now, the registration process also entails name reservations. One can imagine that with your office inundated with the registrations itself, this could prove to be challenging. The question is, how will the database be managed, and how can applicants verify the success of their bids?
75% of the applications that we received in June were name reservations. Now, this is an obvious step that first needs to happen before you register a new entity. It actually shows that there's a high number of people that are registering new entities. Because if you had an existing entity, you actually just need a close corporation, for example. You just need to convert to a PTY. And if you had an existing PTY that didn't have fishing as a business activity, you just needed to amend. But this name reservation shows that people are really applying for new PTYs. Now, BIPA has an electronic database that actually stores the business names. So when you apply for your name reservation, the first step to do, and we encourage the public to do that, is to actually use our online facility for name search for whatever name you chose to check whether it's already taken. Secondly, you can also apply for name reservation online. So what we do at the office is that we'll approve the name and send you an email that your name has been applied. And that's the document you used and to come to BIPA to submit with your registration documentations. But we also take customers that walk into our office for name reservation. If you apply, then we'll give you a letter.
I see. Is there any other message that you would like to convey to our audience?
We encourage the public once again to utilize the online name reservation and for the new applications. Those ones that want to amend or convert, you all know that you have to first request your file, the file of your entity. Please use our email address for file request at bipa.na. And finally, as I said, please submit all your applications by 20th of July. Otherwise, we will not have sufficient time to process all the applications. Thank you.
Very well.